Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Language Arts Gallery. Today, we're going to talk about descriptive writing, and specifically, we're going to talk about the process essay and how the process essay conforms to the rhetorical features of our 5-paragraph academic essay. So let's get started. Okay, so let's take a look at our process essay example here. So here, the author is talking about how to prepare for a test. Now, all academic writing needs to have a thesis statement. So many of my students say, if you're just describing a process, how could you have a thesis? Well, your thesis is that it's important to follow those steps, right? And if we look, the last sentence of our introduction tells our audience it's important you follow these steps in order to be successful. Okay, now each body paragraph in a process essay should outline one of the major steps in the process. So normally you want to have at least 3. Here, I've mentioned 5. I'm talking about study. So my first step is plan. And you can see I've got that here. The next is to study. And that's mentioned in the first sentence of my second paragraph. The third step is review. And that's mentioned in the first sentence of the third paragraph. Then practice. That's in the fourth sentence. And finally, be sure to manage your time and stress. Okay, so each of those steps is outlined here in the sentence that goes before my thesis statement. That sentence right there is called my thesis map. That tells my reader what the big steps are. And each of those steps, again, should be its own body paragraph. And the first sentence of that body paragraph should tell your reader what the big step is. Those first sentences, those are your topic sentences. I'm highlighting those topic sentences for you. Okay, remember, for each paragraph, it's not enough just to give one sentence telling what the big step is. You want to give details. Let's look at the first paragraph just as an example. Okay, it says, before diving into your study materials, it's important to plan your study schedule. Begin by planning the time available leading up to the test. Plan specific time slots for studying, and make sure you plan to cover all the important topics. A well-structured plan can help you stay organized and focused. All of those things relate to how you plan for the test. And you can see the author also included sequence words. And throughout our essay, we see lots of examples of sequence words. Okay, now finally, let's go to our conclusion. For our conclusion, we want to be sure to signpost. When we signpost, we let our reader know that we're coming to the end of our essay. And here, if I look at the first sentence that begins with "in conclusion," the author has restated the big steps. So he's summarizing the big steps. So then we go here, and the author has restated the thesis in a different way. And then finally, the author leaves us with a concluding thought. So you can see that even though this is a process essay or a how-to essay, it follows the same rhetorical features that all of our academic essays do. Remember, if you've got more than 3 steps, as I do here in this example, you simply want to add an additional body paragraph for each step. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching our video on the process essay. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment on the video, and follow us for more videos on academic writing and English for academic purposes. Thanks. I'll see you in our next video.